Justin Thompson with Watershed Dry Bags. We make all of our dry bags in Asheville, North Carolina. Materials we use are polyurethane coated ripstop nylon, so very abrasion, very puncture resistant. We make everything in Asheville, as I said, in the US. The thing that really separates us from all other dry bags is our patented zip dry seal. Works a lot like a Ziploc, unlike a Ziploc where you would just pull straight apart. What you actually want to do is kink that seal and then pull like that. Makes it very simple. To seal it up, just like a Ziploc, you just pinch the closure together. Double check that seal always. The only way anything gets wet is if it's not sealed. Once it's sealed, you have a totally airtight, waterproof bag. Basically, you can see here, once I squeeze, it's not going to pop open or anything without any rolling or anything like that. We can just do the once it's sealed, it is sealed.
So tell me a little bit about, you said, the testing that went into this.
Basically, our seal has been tested both by NavSpec War and in San Diego, and they tested our seal down to 100 meters submersion. 2 years ago, our Japanese distributor, Hatch, took it to the Jamstech facility, which is where basically all the subs that go the deepest in the world are tested for strength. They put our bags in there and did a duration of about 5 to 10 minutes, and at 200 meters, and with no consequence. Everything in the bag crushed, of course, but it was completely dry. So yeah, we've been making our bags for about 20 years, and we do all the bags for the SEAL teams. We've been doing their bags for 13 years. We have a whole array of military bags as well as recreation bags. So both markets well covered and both extremely dry.
Tell me a little bit about the development for the seals. I mean, that's sort of...
Well, originally it was we were at a dive show 15 years ago and met the first SEAL that kind of bought one of our bags, and then it kind of just grew from there. And with us, we make all of our bags in our own factory, and so what's always helped us is we're able to do really quick turnaround on prototypes, things like that. If somebody needs something, we want to make sure they have the best gear, so we can turn around and make a bag, for them, if there's that need. We've gone through, numerous, transitions, styles of bags for the military. This is our small utility bag. That's kind of been a staple in the military line for a really long time. But we also have, new bags that we're working on constantly. We have our, the IFAC bag for the individual first aid kit with MOLLE attachments, as well as hip packs, shotgun bags. We do a numerous amount of weapons bags, M4, M60 cases, big giant bags over here. This is part of our SEAL kit. This is for the developed in Kodiak, Alaska. This is for heavy surf deployment, coming in behind surf zones, things like that. So yeah, just we developed this with the Coast Guard for their life rafts. You have Coast Guard Solus reflective tape, inflation valve, so in an emergency situation you have your emergency gear in here, but you're able to also open these up, put your arms through and float on it in an emergency.
So I was wondering about that because I noticed the inflation valves on the IFAC kit and stuff.
And most of the inflation valves, our bags are diveable, so a lot of guys are taking air out as they go down, and then blowing up as they come up so they can float. So you kind of have both, it's that versatility of both, inflated or deflated. If you want to stay above, keep it inflated, go down, deflate.
Nice. So what kind of price points do you have for some of the smaller bags you have?
Our in our retail line, our most popular bag is the Ocoee duffel, which is right here. This is our Ocoee duffel, the one I was showing you earlier. It's our most popular bag. We've had this in the line since the very beginning, 20 years ago, and this retails for $105. We have a lifetime guarantee against any kind of manufacturer defects, and we stand by that guarantee.
And so, how many liters is that bag?
This is...
I'm putting you on the spot here, I know, right?
I can't remember that one right off the top of my head.
It's all right.
I want to say it's 14, but I didn't want to tell you the wrong thing.
It's all right.
15 liters.
15 liters.
Sorry, 1 liter off, 1 liter off.
Sorry, I gotta remember, we're in the States and you do gallons. I apologize.
Yeah, well, but it is all in liters on our information.
That's great. And so the military stuff, do you market to civilians at all or no?
We do. It's all available on our website at drybags.com, and we do have distributors and dealers, ADS, Ocean Enterprises, folks like that do sell our bags all over.
Now, do you do any distribution in Canada or no?
Mountain Equipment Co-op does carry our bags,
Oh, really?
our recreation bags, mainly for kayaking and rafting and that sort of thing. And then we work with numerous smaller retailers up there. And we also have provided bags for the Canadian Dive Center for a number of years.
Nice.
Yeah, our assault pack is really the bag that we've supplied up there a lot. On our mil-spec side, the assault pack, it's kind of our mid-size backpack, really great size.
Great. That's great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.